Senior Project Manager in Liberty, Portugal. And we chose this venue because we are receiving a lot of requests, and I think it's a high trend right now nowadays, which is sustainability. And this is one of the most green and the most eco-friendly venue here in Lisbon, because basically it's a greenhouse. And I will talk not that much today because I have Ines with me here, who I'm going to turn the camera to. So please welcome Ines.
Hello.
Ines Oliveira is the sales director here in Casa do Marquês, which has the exclusivity of this venue, and she will tell you more about this beautiful and unique, in my opinion, venue.
So hello everybody. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. Actually, it's a pleasure to be here. I'm thrilled to be able to show you a little bit about Estufa Fria, and not only also Casa do Marquês. I have to say that I want to be in Israel right now. So I was hearing the conversation. It's amazing that you're having your life back. We are going on the way, as Vera just said. Let's hope for the best. So starting, just to give you a brief introduction regarding Casa do Marquês. We are a company, an events company, catering and events company, actually with 32 years of experience in Portugal. So we are one of the oldest and the one that has a high status in Portugal, actually, and specifically in Lisbon. We are able to build an event from A to Z to produce everything. So we have venues, we have the catering, we have the decoration, we have all the AV, and we can help on all that. You know, you can ask us to provide whatever you want, animation, whatever. And we have also the organization of the event itself. It's the way we work, for example, with
yeah, so we are very good partners with Casa do Marquês because, as I told, they have many venues in exclusivity and they're a great catering company. I tried their food, it's tasty, yummy, yummy.
Thank you so much. So regarding, we have a nice portfolio of events and of venues, but I have to tell you that this one is one of my favorites, and I'm going to explain you the two main reasons. So first, location, and it's always the key point. So we are in the center of Lisbon, right? And who has been there? It's really in the
heart,
like in the heart. It's Marquês de Pombal. It's where everything happens, where you have the largest companies, the largest hotels, where you have everything. The city center, historical. It's 10 minutes away as well. So we are really in the heart of the city, but in the middle of an amazing garden. Actually, it's completely, you are in a different world when you get in here, and actually it's a wow factor. So here, if the location normally is important, here it's the wow factor.
We're always joking, it's like a Central Park of New York here.
Exactly. Then there's another thing. Vera was talking about the weather today, actually, that it's a little bit cloudy, and that's another point of Estufa Fria, that it's a greenhouse, cold. Now I'm going to explain you the name. It's called greenhouse. Why? Because you don't need to heat. There's no heat in this greenhouse. So what makes this place a perfect venue for plan B, plan C, and it's the plan A. So when it's very cold outside, it's not that cold inside. When it's very warm outside, it's not that warm inside. If it's raining outside, inside you have a different feeling. So it's like a safe place in the end. Then you have another reasons why this is an amazing venue. One of them, sustainability. Yes, it's amazing. You're going to see why. It's just getting in, and it's you can see with your own eyes. And then the place itself. It's big, but you can adjust and put it in a different. You can adapt very well. It's very versatile. So let's go inside. I invite you, and be very welcome.
Yes, we're going in, and I will just add that behind me you have a huge huge park station, which is very important here in Portugal because not everywhere the buses can arrive, but here they can arrive exactly in front of the venue. So people can just walk in and enjoy. Just to let you know while we are entering,
Thank you so much for that.
while we are entering, I just wanted to say that we will leave 10 minutes in the end of this live webinar for your questions. And me and Ines will be more than glad to answer them. And now we are entering. Just for you to know, this is a park. This is a public space that is open. Ines will help me which hours.
So during summertime from 9 to 5 p.m. During winter time from 10 to 7 p.m. But despite that, we can go in from the same entrance. It's just to have some people around seeing the greenhouse itself. Then the main building, it's ours and it's exclusive, and the part around the main building. So let's go.
As you can see here, we're already entering. There are many plants. We tried to calculate how many. I couldn't. It's about 700, I guess.
Incredible. And what is more incredible is like you are in the center of the city and you are in the most typical part of Lisbon, but actually suddenly you don't understand very well where you are. Looks like sometimes in, I don't know, Amazonia, right?
Yeah,
then,
absolutely.
Then you have some vegetation and some small lakes. Japan, I don't know. So it's really incredible, as you can see.
Just to let you also know from the experience on the events here, as you can see, the floor is made from like little stones. So if the ladies are on the high heels, you know, they maybe need some assistance of the gentlemen. Or you can put some red carpet here. And also if it's during the night, you can put here around, you can put some lanterns, you know, or some nice LED decoration.
There's always a light, a normal light that leads the way. But nevertheless, we can include whatever. We can add everything. Another thing that that is important to mention is despite this way can be a little bit rough, but it's what gives the wow factor to this place, as you can see, right, Vera?
Absolutely.
The plan B. So then when we get there, be careful not to fall.
Yes.
But when we get there, I'll show you our service door. We have a service door that goes directly to the main building, and that actually people with any disabilities, any problems, even if it's the high heels, if it's a situation, no problem at all, they can go in through the other. Of course, they lose all this amazing show, but they can go directly to the venue. Yes. So,
as we're here in the middle, let me just turn around just for you to see where we are already, you know? So you're entering here and you're in the middle of jungles. You have different plants, you have different roads here. You have birds that are trying to sing me a song.
Chickens, ducks.
Everybody's here. You have even little caves there behind the Ines. You can see one. Okay.
So this is the way we can we can start the event here. But I would like to show you now what it's going to happen.
Yeah, sure.
Because for me, this is the entrance, and now it's where it begins, the venue. So, or the pre-event. Why? Because here you have this amazing way that I don't know if you don't if you mind.
Yes, of course.
That we can start immediately the event here. So we had already. This is the cocktail, for example, here. The presentations here in the beginning. The group arrives and has here a welcome cocktail, for example, and then goes to the venue and works perfectly. We can serve here. We can put a bar here. We can put some lights, some even decoration. Yes.
Or we can also join here some musicians, you know,
Perfect,
so to create the ambience. And let's be honest, we need to give people time to make pictures here because it's amazing.
It's incredible. So let's go. If you want to show it,
yes, yeah, it's perfectly fit. And also, as Ines was saying, I will be saying on the way, we received this year and then previous year also many requests for sustainability events and meetings, you know. So if you have a smaller group, for example, where we were standing, I will just turn around to show you. It's like a little, like a kind of like a small stage type of thing. If you have a smaller group who has this value of the meeting, you know, that the green eco, we can make here some small presentations as well.
Actually, we are having a lot of requests, and then we, of course, that we adapt all the decoration, all the furniture. We have small benches that they are made of paper, for example, that we had an event here that it was full of that. So we adapt everything to the event, but this place is a place that calls very much for that. Everything here, it's about environment, it's about green, it's about sustainability, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the word.
Exactly, I think you can see, but it's a trend now. It's a trend. We are very happy to have this venue for that, because it's the one that they chose the most to have as theme, right?
And I always feel better, you know, when we're making big events, because you will see the capacity of this venue is huge. So I always feel better because we actually still help the environment, or at least not damage it that much, you know, with our events, because those beautiful plants, they're taking all our CO2 and creating it in oxygen.
So another thing, this was before a place where basalt was extracted, so rocks. This was a place, basalt, the rock was a place of extraction. And then around 1925, 1930, they built the main building that I'm going to show you now. It's built inside of this place. So when you look, it's totally mixed in the middle of the environment. You don't feel like a building in the middle of the venue. Yes. So it was something that was built after everything exists already, and there's a wall that is made of rock. So you can understand that everything was done with harmony.
Let me just turn around here while Ines is walking up, just to show you.
To explain a little bit what I was saying.
So here we're going. And as you can see, the roof is actually, maybe it's not very clear, but it's made kind of like a net type of thing. So it's open one. And it gives like a fresh circulation air, which is very important right now with all the Kvitz measurements as well, you know?
Yes, you are in an outside area, inside.
Exactly.
So that is
the trick.
Right combination. That's why I was talking about location and the part of the climate, the way it feels when you are inside. It's always a safe place or safe choice.
If you only see the name Bruno, I think you just need to swipe if you're from the phone, or if you're from the Zoom gallery, you just need to change the views of the Zoom gallery. It's on the top right.
So here we have the next surprise, right? That is this area, the area where you can immediately see the building, where everything is going to happen afterwards. So, and the way to get there is amazing, because it's around this lake that you're going to have a different view when we are on the other side. But this is at night, for example, everything with lights, everything lighting is amazing. Actually, we can do a lot of tricks here and choose colors of the companies, of the events, of the logos, everything. So everything orange, everything pink, and works perfectly here. Why? Because you only have the green, and then everything is very clean. So everything that you can add is more than welcome. Then I'm going to share with you some pictures with different events, and where you can see all the specifications and everything that you can personalize your event.
Also, in the end, of course, we will send to everybody the presentation about the stufa with the capacities and with the pictures of the previous events, because as Ines told, literally here you can change everything with decoration, because as you will see, the space itself is pretty empty, but it also gives you the space for creativity.
Yes, exactly. And now the
secret door.
actually it's right there, so just for you to understand that it's very close, and it has a direct access without the stairs around that goes directly to the main door. I'm going to show you. So it's super easy for anything you need, even for the days before of the event, if you want to access the venue.
Exactly. So this entrance usually is used by the for all the suppliers.
Hey, Sarah, do you have...
So here, basically, I'd like to show you this amazing part here. That it's the entrance to our venue itself, to the building. And here it's another place that we can have a moment of the event. We can have here the cocktail, we can small events, we can even have here for example, a gala dinner outside. I'm going to share with you some pictures of a gala dinner that I had here with around 30 people, and it was amazing. So you have 90 square, 30, but it's a lot 900.
900.
900 square meters inside, but nevertheless, you can adapt yourself amazingly to this venue. Now I have already
someone visiting our venue. You know, some people are impatient. That's so good. That's so nice. I will just show you here the lake itself. So we've been just on another side. In the middle there, you can see there is a sculpture.
And here you can see the view from here. That is really amazing. We can have here as well coffee breaks, for example, if you have an event inside, some meetings going on, and coffee break outside. Depends on the type of the event, but you can use this area as a backup, right?
So this is our plan B.
Incredible.
And let's see the plan A.
Sorry, no, but it's not here. No, this is private.
I'm sorry, this one door here.
Yeah, we're.
No problem.
So could you lead me? Where is the?
You go to the entrance. I'm not sure. You have to go to the entrance. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry for this. So
We have some people who are eager to discover as well. And here we go. Here's meters and meters, and you can probably hear the echo here, and meters of the space that you can use for your events.
But what it's here, what is the best is that you can do whatever you want. You have space for everything, but you can also put it in a way that you can
have it smaller.
Yes, welcome your event, a smaller event here. And how? I invite you to come with me because I would like to show you that wall that I was talking before. That it's a wall that it was already here, and all the building was built around the wall. But then, for you to understand, we have these kinds of these biombos, these walls, for example, that we use. We have several more than these ones that we use, for example, to create walls here in the middle that we can to be able to welcome smaller events, for example. I know that you are more than used to look at a space like this and understand the way you can use it, and you can play with it in different ways. And actually, this is a blank
paper where you can
do whatever you want. For us, it's really incredible. We have done here amazing things and all kinds of things, corporate events, private events, and everything with all kinds of decorations, and everything fits perfectly because it's what we were talking before. It's just the green and then this easy space to work with.
Also, while we are here, you can see that on that side you have the air conditioning and the heating, And also this, let's say, half circles, you know, inside, we are usually using for the bars, for example, or for the stages, you know, so they can be multi-used, or they can be just covered like this and no one will even know that they're there.
So that is the wall that I was talking about, the rock wall, and that we can put it whatever you want there. We can put the lights and personalize to the event. Normally, it's what we do here, and the effect is just amazing.
I've been there. It's amazing. It's true.
With water coming down, some lights, like a show of lightning. It's really, really incredible. And it's totally different because makes you feel that you have a connection with the nature. You don't need the rock because
And the rooster reminds you about this.
Yes.
He's still talking to us. So.
yes, the rooster is always reminding us that we are in deep connection to the nature. But actually here it's like we are side by side. So we are indoor but side by side with nature. It's incredible, and that's the link with the sustainability, and that's why so many people choose this place to make that events that have this big or this important weight of the sustainability. And
just to show you the venue from the other side.
that panel, we can, it's like a wall where we can as well put some lightning. We use in several ways, some presentations as well, but then I can show you all the pictures there for you to have
A better
so
idea.
many things. It's incredible.
Behind this wall, you basically have the space for the staff and for the suppliers, and on top of it, you have bathrooms. So here also, what's good, you don't need, you know, to go outside to use any other spaces or facilities.
You have as well, for you to know, because actually nowadays people are asking a lot. We have the two bathrooms that they are large, they have several
Cabins?
cabins for people, so there's no queues. And another thing is we have a specific space, camarim, that now I don't know the word in English, I'm so sorry.
Camarim.
Like it's a place where normally the artists, they use to change the clothes and everything.
Like a staff room.
It's a staff room, a private staff room, yes, with a private toilet actually. And nowadays people are asking a lot about in a lot of events in private, and this venue actually has, because when you see, you just see a room and you think, okay, there's nothing where I can be, where I can sit, where I can, but no, you have that.
But we have Narnia behind this wall,
Yes.
so.
And then you have an amazing, there's another thing. You have an amazing kitchen here. We have, for us, it's perfect to work here because it's a huge kitchen with a huge service area. So
we have a question here if we can have a live music or DJ.
Yes, totally. No problem.
And until
4 a.m.
That's normal time, because with the COVID time we have some measurements, but yeah, normally until here we had discos.
Now. There's no COVID in Israel. I'm talking about COVID.
You know, just let's remind the capacity of this room.
So we have, for example, in banqueting, 700 people. We have cocktail 130. We can put here a lot of, depends a lot on what you want, but I can then send you presentations as well with everything, with as well regarding noise, regarding energy and everything. But imagine you can sit here 700 people totally banqueting and with no problem. But there's one thing that it's important: if you have a group of 100, fits perfectly as well. We make it happen in a way that nobody feels lost.
Dorothy is asking about if catering is inside or outside, and we're actually moving to the table to show you, because here it's an inside catering of Casa do Marquês, which is a company of Inês, that has this venue in exclusivity. So basically it's inside catering for that space.
Exactly. But it's the best catering, so there's no problem.
I told you, I ate, I love their, the entradas, the starters, they're amazing. I ate so many of them. And here we're moving, just to show you, because as catering,
we have all kind of decorations. So I can show you as well then some presentations with our decoration. We are this is a very classic, this is a business, but we have anything that you need. And actually we have a lot of things that now they look like they are very sustainable. So that, and that we can put a table, you can set
Yeah, I will just,
in a way.
yeah, in different ways. I'll also open here just to show you some examples of the catering that they can have. So this is a very fast setting, of course. We just wanted to give you an example. And of course, we can place different decorations, but
we have everything. We have all kinds of colors, all kinds of, and I'll show you.
We will send you the presentation, of course, yeah, with all the information. So for now, we have 10 minutes left just, so we would like to leave this 10 minutes for your questions and we will be more than glad to answer them. You can unmute yourself and ask directly, or you can drop a message in the chat, whatever you prefer. So no one so far. Talking back about the restrictions for now, all the indoor capacities are 50% reduced. So if here we are talking about 700 people, for now they can accommodate 350, exactly. AV in the house as well.
We have our suppliers, but you can bring your suppliers from outside. No
Exactly.
problem at all. We have flexibility.
Back to the rules, we are very much hoping that it's going to be gone. Restrictions, yeah, that's what I was saying. For now, the restrictions are 50% of the spaces. We have 6 people per table, if I'm not mistaken, right?
6 people per table. It's on the restaurant's rules. We are trying to adapt as well to be a little bit more conservative. Actually, we always do as well the 2 meters distance between tables. We are trying to actually adapt a little bit the rules from last year to the rules of this year, because actually what happened was they were a little bit loosened up. There's a little gap that makes us be able to do a little bit more, you know, with the 50% occupancy, but we are a little bit more flexible. But this is the reason why is the difference between restaurants and then the bars and disco parties. So events are a little bit in the middle. So now we can, for example, regarding time, we are having events until late. We don't have restrictions regarding events. Restaurants, yes. So for example, Casa do Marquês, we have 2 restaurants. On the restaurants, we have to close at 10:30. But on the events, even the event can be until, for example, we had now a wedding until 6 p.m. And actually the police went there because the neighbors called, it was normal, because everything was normal. We were in the capacity, we were doing, everything was normal, just for you to understand that even we are, police now and everything can be a little bit more aware, and happened to us, but everything, we are always
running within the legal terms.
But this is important to tell.
Of course, absolutely.
We prefer to be on the safe side, and it's like this that we are acting from the past year and a half. So we don't have we didn't have any issue at all with any entity, actually, because we are always inside of we are doing a little bit more always than it's the law.
The closest hotel I can see here, the question, actually you're around many hotels here. You have Intercontinental, Sheraton, Epic hotels, Four Seasons, all the hotels in Avenida de Liberdade that are just below the street, like Sofitel, like Porto Bay. You have many hotels. It's basically like a hotel heart of the city, I would say.
Because basically half of the hotels that Vera just said, they are walking distance, actually.
Absolutely.
It's amazing. Walking distance, really, it's not, you cannot.
Still, I guess, like, if it's a gala dinner, we would still prefer to use the transfer.
Yeah, but imagine, but Four Seasons, as you were saying, Four Seasons and Intercontinental, they're just behind us. There's no cab that brings you here.
Okay, do we have any more questions? Thank you very much, everybody, for your time. Who is leaving right now?
I hope you you don't have questions because there was enough the presentation. For me, it was really a pleasure. Invite me for more that I'll come.
Attendees should about the vaccines right now. The rules are changing, like I guess everywhere every week. What we have for now, it's a new recommendation rule that if you have events more than 500 people need to have rapid tests. But this is still into the approval. For now, it's not mandatory to be vaccinated. No one is going to check this. But people, when they're entering, they should wear masks, and when they're circulating in the common spaces, they also should wear masks. You need to use sanitizers. So all these hygienic rules that I think we're all used to right now automatically. On the tables, of course, people do not need to use the masks, sorry. Thank you, Law. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, Jordan. Any more questions? Also, back to our favorite COVID rules. We're expecting that by the end of July, everything is going to change when all of the population should be already be able to get a vaccine. So we actually hope that all these restrictions will be discharged or dismissed, and or they're going to be much easier on us as event planners. Anyhow, you can travel to Portugal. That's for sure what I know. The majority of the countries, we have a good news. America was open officially for travel to Portugal. And from Europe, that never was closed. So we're just expecting a couple of more countries to be open. So if we don't have any more questions, I guess we don't. I just wanted to say you bye-bye. Thank you very much. We will send you the presentation. And if you have any questions, you always have our emails, the one that we have sent you, the newsletter and the invitation to this webinar. You can always contact us and chat about whatever you feel like about Portugal. So I wish you all a very nice day, and we're waiting for you here. Really waiting. The weather is shining, and Portugal is welcoming everyone here, okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Ciao. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mia. Thank you very much. Obrigada for you too. Yes, here we just dropped our email where you can reach us from, okay? Have a very nice day. Ciao. Bye-bye. Bye.